Man, naked women, they are the problem, bro. If they just did not exist, if you had that thought inside your life, continue watching this video because I'm gonna show you what I have learned through this 2 years of NOFAP to be the case whenever it comes down to lust. So, brother, before we begin, if you would like to know more how I went from a literal loser who used to jack off 30 times a day to a Spartan who can literally enter the gym or wherever and make friends with whomever he likes, click the first link in the description. And now I'm gonna show you what is the case with lust from my personal experience. Well, you first of all need to understand this thing. Lust ain't gonna go away and society ain't gonna change. So if that's the case, society is not changing, lust isn't going away, what can we do? Well, we can do two things. We can first of all, go and do something about it, and second of all, we can actually go on and cry about it. If you're a crybaby, just click off this video because I'm not dealing with those type of people. But if you're the first option who actually wants to take care of this thing himself, well then keep on watching this video because I'm gonna show you how to do it. So, since society is not gonna change, some random rule won't just gonna happen and magically every girl will be forced to be a nun. If that's not gonna happen, what can we do? Well, we can just force ourselves to deal with lust. There is a lot of this belief on the internet that women can deal with lust but men cannot. Who told you that? Of course you can. Of course there are men who actually dealt with lust and now they are successful. Who do you think is Elon Musk? Do you think he masturbates every day? Do you think Jeff Bezos masturbates every day? Do you think all of these successful people got to where they are simply because they masturbate? And you may say, oh, but they actually can just hire a girl and they can fuck her right away. I cannot do that. True. But are they doing that? Andrew Tate, maybe. But what about the others? They are just channeling their lust into their business. They are just literally using their energy for their business, for something productive, for something that will actually be beneficial, not only for themselves, but also other people. So if that's the case, why not just take their advice, their actions, and do the same actions that they are currently doing? What are those actions? Simple, man. Simple. Very, very, very simple. You just channel your lust into your purpose. And now, most likely, you may not know your purpose. You may be watching me for the first time and you don't know what a purpose even means. If that's the case, what is a purpose? A purpose is basically something that you would die for inside this life. Something that transcends yourself and woman together. So, a purpose is far more powerful than lust. If you had a choice between sacrificing your purpose and sacrificing lust for girls, you would always sacrifice this lust for girls. So now that you know how serious this purpose is, now we only need to find it. And that's the hard part. So, what can we do to actually go on and find out our purpose? Well, first of all, you can go and ask yourself this one question. What would I do for 20 years down the line without getting paid for 20 hours a day and still have fun? If you can answer that, great. If you cannot answer that, just fight for your future self, because your future self might be able to actually go on and find the purpose that you always so desire. So, now that you know this, there are only few things to do. I'm not gonna bombard you with information and tell you, oh bro, you should do this on you. No, there is only few things that you need to do. And those are, find your purpose and organize your entire life around it. That means you go join the gym. You go start exercising at home if you have to. You go read books about it. You start speaking with people specifically about your purpose. And you literally, every single day is spent upon your purpose and nothing else. So if that is the case, do you really think that you will struggle with lust now that you're actually busy with something else, with some other stuff? Do you really think that you will struggle with anything? Of course not. So brother, there are only two things that you can do now. The first option, which I would be proud for you if you did it, just go on and literally take action. Take ruthless action without listening to your own brain upon this video. Or the second option, you can just still cry about it and don't take action. And just spend your entire life in misery simply because you don't take action. So again, bro, if you want to get to the same spot, where you can be the guy who actually handshakes anyone. First of all, take action upon this video, and second of all, click the first link in the description. See you.